Hi, this is Mrs. Rodolfi, and I'm going to go over Lesson 24-1 Practice in the SpringBoard book on page 358. So in this lesson, it went over polynomial terminology. So this will be some review, so I would definitely recommend to do this on your own first. Use the notes key for the lesson to take the notes, and try it on your own first, and then play this video to check your answers. So for items 16 through 20, use the polynomial 4x cubed plus 3x squared minus 9x plus 7. Number 16, name the coefficients of the terms in the polynomial that have variables. So coefficients are the numbers in front of the variables. So for this given term, we have 4 because it's in front of 4x cubed, the number in front. We have 3 since it is attached to x squared. And then negative 9. Remember, always look at the sign in front of it since that one is next to the x. All right, number 17, list the terms and give the degree of each term. So for the terms, we would have, I'm going to list them over here in the notes so I have more space. 4x cubed, that is one term. So pretty much it's the terms in between the plus and minus signs. So 4x cubed, then we have a plus, then we have 3x squared, that is a term. Then we have negative 9x. And then we also have 7. And then to list the degree of each term, I'm just going to kind of draw an arrow. The degree of 4x cubed is 3 because its exponent is 3. So the degree relates to the exponent. And then the degree of 3x squared is 2 because the exponent is 2. Negative 9x, the degree is 1 because remember, if we have a variable by itself, it has that invisible degree of 1. And then 7 would have a degree of 0. Because we have no variable term in that one. So even though technically 7 itself, the constant term 7 has a degree of 1, because if we wrote 7 to the 0 power, that would equal 1, not 7. But what we're saying is if we did have a variable attached to this, it would be x to the 0, which then equals 1. So don't let that confuse you. It just means that the variable would have the 0 degree. Number 18, what is the degree of the polynomial? So a degree of the polynomial is the largest or greatest exponent in that polynomial, which is 3. 19, identify the leading coefficient of the polynomial. Again, the leading coefficient is the coefficient attached to the variable with the largest exponent or degree, so that would be 4. Identify the constant term of the polynomial. 7 is the only term without a variable, so that is the constant. Write each polynomial in standard form for number 21 and 22. So again, we want to look for the term with the largest degree or the largest exponent. So I see 2x cubed would go first. Then, if 3 is the largest, then I would look at the next one is 2 plus 8x squared. And then plus 9. Number 22, looking, so I have a degree of 2, I have a constant, degree of 3, and then this one is a degree of 1. So at my largest is 4y cubed. Then I have my next one would be plus y squared. Minus 2x, and then plus 1. 23, construct viable arguments. Is the expression 5x squared plus the square root of 2x a polynomial? Justify response. So to review, a polynomial is any term or sum of terms with whole number exponents. Now, we briefly touched on it, but when we have the square root of a number, notice how the square root is just on the coefficient 2. The square root of 2 is equal to 2 to the 1/2 power. But in the definition of polynomials, the variables must only have whole number powers. So in this case, it is okay that our coefficient is under the square root. The expression 5x squared, 2 is a whole number power. And then technically this x by itself over here is to the first power, which is a whole number power. So yes, this would be a polynomial. Only variables are restricted to have whole number powers. Which means they can be part of a square root. This concludes this video for 24-1 practice. Thank you and have a great day.